Go.
How many of you guys have experienced pop-up ads or any personalized ads? Well, did you know that these sites are tracking your information? They know exactly how old you are and where you live. But before we get into that, let's talk about shopping, specifically online shopping. Now, what do you guys think of when you think of online shopping?
Tarun, what do you think?
I think of clothes, I think of personalized experience.
Oh, and Amazon? Perfect.
Yeah, so Amazon. It was started in 1995, originally under the name Cadabra, but then Jeff Bezos changed it to Amazon, named after the largest river in the world. It was originally a book company, but since the beginning, he had the intention to sell as a variety of products like it does now. Within the first month, it was extremely successful. They sold books to people in all 50 states as well as people in over 45 countries. And 2 years later, they had over 1 million customer profiles. Now it's so popular that it's said to have caused about 1% of internet traffic, which is huge in internet terms. It's also known for its innovation. Before Google had Street View, Amazon had Block View. And again, it's also known for its extremely good customer service, such as the community of customers where they can review products and discuss them, as well as the personalized advertisement tools that Amazon uses. Jeff Bezos has claimed that Amazon doesn't want to just be a retail company, but instead a technology company. But has this technology with Amazon's advertising gone too far?
The subject of this article is essentially summarizing how Amazon has begun to change its business model to rely more on selling its advertising or its advertisement capabilities. And so as its technology has changed, it's become incredibly successful in its advertisement. For example, its advertising business is worth approximately $125 billion today. And this is for 2 reasons. First of all, they're able to track everything you do, everything you buy, every address you input, every person who gifts you something is all tracked, and they're able to create an incredibly detailed consumer profile of you and your family and sell that to retailers who can then tailor their ads to be more specific and personalized to you. They're also able to create much more visually dynamic advertisements, such as videos or banners that pop up and take up the entire screen, which captures the consumer's attention and essentially forces them to pay attention to what is being sold. This sort of moves into this idea of the first curriculum topic that we'll be covering, which is in section 4.4, which is market research. And so the good that Amazon is selling to retailers is incredibly detailed market research that they do for the retailers in exchange for a price. And so their market research is continuous, meaning that it happens constantly. Every movement you make is tracked and then sold. Not only that, but their market research is also much more qualitative than market research previously done, in the sense that it gives you a very complete user profile of all of its members, and thus not only do we know the statistics of who is buying what and how much they're buying, but we also know every other detail about them, and that can be sold to create a much more complete advertising experience for those firms.
And then another curriculum topic moving off of the market research is more specifically market segmentation and niche markets. Because of this very specific information that Amazon has on all of its consumers and customers, they're able to personalize an experience for the people coming on their shop frequently. Even when you do buy something, or if you don't, they're having these products and they know what you've looked at, so they're able to specify these ads and have promotions and notify you when there are specific deals on items you've specifically looked at or other items very similar to the ones you have. So it's easier it makes the experience for the consumers much easier and more personalized, so it's more likely to bring them back in for another time.
And the last curriculum topic we're going to be talking about is e-commerce, which is in section 4.8 of the textbook. And e-commerce is the buying and selling of goods through the internet. And it has many benefits to customers, one of those being that you can get a lot more information about the product because you can read other people's reviews. You can also have more options because if you can't find the specific thing that you're looking for, you can look it up on another site and try to find it there, which is really beneficial to these customers because they can find exactly what they're looking for. There's a lot of convenience because you don't have to leave your house to go to specific stores to find what you want, and there's usually lower costs and you can find these products a lot more quickly. However, even though e-commerce has a lot of benefits, there's also a negative side to e-commerce. For example, there's a lag time between buying and receiving the product, which it can be frustrating for some customers that want this product right away. There's also some spam, and this could be caused a lot by the new advertisements that Amazon is thinking about using with these personalized ads. And you can't try out the products because you're buying it online, and they are very difficult to return. So even though e-commerce and sites like Amazon may be seen as the future, there's still a lot of things that they cannot do, which is why people will still continue to buy in stores.
And then moving forward, as far as Amazon goes as a company, like obviously this is going to be a very effective way for them to understand their customers and expand as a company. So they should be implementing this strategy more often so they can understand their consumers and expand into what they want for their consumers and what they're going to be getting off. And then what do you guys think and how it relates to QGIS?
Done.